What's good? I am Slime Green Beats, and this is an FL Studio melody tutorial for 2024. What's up, y'all? Hold up. Trust me, I try to start every video highly organized and professional. All right, there we go. All right, so, before we get started, make sure you guys check out the How to Mix Beats book, brought to you by Slime Green Beats. This is our new book, How to Mix Beats. You can get it on Amazon, link in the description, product link below. It's also on our website, slimegreenbeats.com. You can get it wherever. It's about mixing beats. I know, right? Who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? How to Mix Beats, brought to you by Slime Green Beats, the newest in Slime Green Beats. Okay, so we're going to make a melody here. I'm just going to show you like the whole process and just talk about it and whatnot. So, the first thing is you want to find a nice sound. And also, let's save our beat. Let's save our beat and call it good sound. I mean, you don't have to call it that, but all right. So I always save just because, in case it crashes for whatever reason. It's happened to me before. But anyways, so Flex is a nice place to find nice sounds, really nice natural sounds. Everybody has Flex. Flex is a newer VST brought to you by FL Studio. FL Studio's homegrown VST, I'm pretty sure. Again, just go to Add Flex. And you can also sort here by simple. I like it in simple, so it's alphabetical. And just pick a sound. Essential pianos is good. I like piano sounds. So this is kind of like where you kind of put in your own personality. Like, what type of sound do you like? I like synths. I like guitars. I like pianos. We'll do piano today. So let's just pick a nice piano sound. I'll switch to the keyboard cam so you can kind of see what's going on here, playing wise. All right. This is solid piano sound. Okay, so when I'm playing, just for beginners, we'll just focus on just the white keys this time. I'm not going to talk about the black keys, but definitely study piano theory. It'll teach you all about playing piano. It's actually a lot easier than you probably think. I just started studying piano theory not too long ago. I just been practicing on my own and just kind of picking sounds that I think sound good. But I think piano theory has helped me a bit. And basically, you're just kind of skipping every other note when you're playing. So I wouldn't play let's go to this thing here. I wouldn't play these two notes like that. That sounds trash. But if you skip them, it's see how much better that sounds than that. So it's when you're skipping them, it's the same thing with the black keys. I'll just demo. But you do kind of want to listen to make sure you're just hitting the right keys. I don't have every single scale memorized. I think that's just unrealistic. But if you just study piano theory, you'll understand what they're supposed to sound like. So we'll just do that. There's a lot of different ways to play piano, obviously. You could literally make 1,000 trillion different patterns, and that's kind of the beauty of it. The beauty of music is it's kind of infinite. All right, so. Anyways, so I'll just record basically like this. I'll just be oh yeah, I try to sing along with it to see this is an important step because it's it needs to be if we're gonna have a vocal artist on it, it needs to be vocal capable, if you will. So I'm just So something like that. And let's just get that right on beat. So like. That's about it. That's cool. Alright. Some others just like totally off. That's the beauty of FL. You can edit it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can play it. I don't know why it was so off, but it happens. Ooh, so this is what looks like a 7-bar pattern. A little unusual, but I tried to make it even, like make it 8, but we can work with this. Alright. Let's go like Alt R. I always do this. So I Control A, Alt R, highlight everything, and kind of randomize it. So the randomizing it just kind of like randomizes the velocities of the notes, so it just sounds more kind of like natural. Like when you're playing, you wouldn't necessarily hit all the notes exactly like, or like actual piano, like all super evenly, right? Let's switch to the velocity here. I scale the velocity. Oh shoot. So I'll bring it up and down. See if I like that more. Alright. We can make this even longer too. I had like a slight variation to the second part. Alright. So it's like long fluid pattern. Sounds pretty good. Save. Alright, so alright. So let's just copy this. What we're gonna do now is, can we find a better sound than this? And again, like a lot of it is just the sound that you choose, and the pattern equals melody. Like sound pattern, how you mix it too, which I'll show, melody. And again, don't underestimate the sound part. I always say that in videos, but I definitely mean that. And I'm gonna use a great synth known as Nexus. All right. Oh, God, hold on a second. Why do I always have to do? Sorry, I had to activate it, which was highly annoying. Okay. All right. Let's go to synth here. What is that sound? Is that Nexus? What in the world? Oh my God, dude. There's always something going on when I'm recording. What is that sound? Hold on a second. Okay. That was weird, but let's move on. Okay. Copy. So I'm gonna look for another sound. Nexus is just so weird sometimes. It's like every time I pull up Nexus, something happens. All right, we're gonna stick with it though. Okay. So now we're just gonna look for another sound in Nexus. Let's go with the synth. Let's make this smaller so I can see it. Seeing the VST helps, definitely. Okay. That one's pretty good. Angel's Road. I could just stop there. I really could. It's pretty good too. This sounds good, but it feels like there's like a delay. For the sake of time here, let's go back to that Caribbean Dream one. Kind of matches my shirt. Pretty good sound. I usually would turn it down a little bit. Just remember, we gotta fit other songs on this track, or sounds on this track. Also, I like to keep it in a very healthy green. And you can mess with all these effects. I'll show some effects. Obviously, there's Fruity Convolver. So if you want even more reverb, it does sound pretty nice. There's the Fruity Love Filter, which I think is good for effect, melody effects. Let's get the default sound on there. So that's pretty dope, right? And at this point, you know, we can end the melody process, or we could just keep going. So at this point, I always warn, like, you know, it could sound worse if you keep trying to add sounds, but it could sound better. So let's just keep it rolling. So sometimes you can just pick the exact same sound. Let's do that. Get a new pattern. Put this back on 1/2 beat. Let's record a new pattern. we can do that. It's gonna be hard to record. Let's add a little bit more space so I can like make sure I record this right. All right. Something like that. Let's just go. Dang it. We're going. Alright. This is kind of a little tricky, but it's kind of what we're rolling with here. So obviously if we want to copy this to a different, we gotta like remember where it ends and whatnot. That's it for this vid. I think I'll just wrap it up there. Obviously you can try a bunch of different effects. There's a lot of effects, there's a lot, and they all do something different. So just have fun with that. If you want to learn more about mixing, check out our How to Mix Beats book, brought to you by Slime Green Beats. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure, again, you guys check out the How to Mix Beats book, brought to you by Slime Green Beats. Slime Green Beats in the building. Peace out.